Welcome back to our channel, you guys. Today is a beautiful, sunny day outside, but let me tell you, it is an absolute hurricane in the soap world right now, and we need to sit down and talk about it immediately. Grab a giant cup of coffee, or maybe something a lot stronger, because the drama we are getting today is off the charts. So, Hope Logan, what on earth is happening inside the mind of Hope Logan right now? I am sitting here staring at my screen and I honestly cannot even process the absolute audacity of this girl. A few episodes ago, we all watched in pure shock as she completely blew up her entire life and legacy at Forrester Creations to jump ship to Logan. We saw the tears, the screaming, the absolute betrayal, and now she is shocking the entire fashion world all over again. She just announced she is resigning from Logan. Yes, you heard me right. Resigning, right at the absolute, undeniable peak of the brand's success. And it gets crazier. She isn't just walking away to take a break or go on a wellness retreat. She is teaming up with Deke Sharp to build her very own independent empire. They are officially calling it Sharp Logan Independent. I mean, wow, just wow. Who actually believes this is going to end well? What were they thinking? Hope is out here burning bridges like it is a competitive Olympic sport. Let's just rewind for a second and look at the absolute catastrophic mess she is leaving behind her. Think about Katie Logan. Poor Katie. Honestly, my heart is just breaking for her right now. Katie put everything on the line for Hope. Everything. She literally went to war with her own sister for this girl. Remember last week? Remember when Brooke aggressively confronted Katie at the Logan offices? Brooke was so insanely mad that she violently smashed a monitor, a computer monitor. That is how furious Brooke was. She looked Katie dead in the eye and declared her own sister her #1 enemy. Katie sacrificed her own flesh and blood, her lifelong sisterly bond with Brooke, just to protect Hope and give her this massive platform. She shielded Hope from the Forrester wrath. She gave her the budget, the marketing, the huge ASAP fashion show that completely blindsided Forrester Creations. And how does Hope repay her? By walking out the door the absolute second things get good. Katie feels deeply betrayed, and let's be real, she has every single right to feel that way. She gave Hope the world. She risked the entire reputation of her brand on a girl who just turned around and stabbed her in the back. It's brutal. It really is. Katie must be sitting in her office right now just staring blankly at the wall, because she didn't just lose her lead designer. She lost her sister for nothing. She defended Hope against everyone. She told Bill it was the right move. She told the press it was the right move, and now Hope just leaves. I can't even imagine the level of heartbreak and humiliation Katie is feeling right now. But you know who isn't just going to sit around and cry about it? Bill Spencer. Oh boy, Dollar Bill is back. You guys? Bill is not taking this lying down. He is absolutely furious. He swore that he is going to use every single ounce of his massive financial power to crush this new young company. Bill wants to teach Hope a lesson about loyalty. And let's be real, when Bill Spencer wants to teach you a lesson, he doesn't mess around with polite emails. He has the money, the dark connections, the ruthless streak that Hope doesn't even fully understand yet. He is going to make it his personal mission to destroy Sharp Logan Independent before they even sell a single dress. I mean, just think about the investment Bill put into this. He just acquired the Hope for the future diamond from Wyatt to use for Logan's launch. He was ready to destroy Forrester Creations with this massive launch. And now Hope takes the momentum and runs. Bill is going to crush her. He is going to squeeze her out of supply chains. He is going to threaten retail spaces. He is going to buy out the fabric manufacturers just so Hope can't get her hands on a single spool of thread. And then there is Deke Sharp. What is Deke thinking? I know he's talented. His designs were a massive hit on the catwalk. He proved he is a genius, but going up against Bill Spencer, that is straight-up career suicide. Deke is just a guy trying to make a name for himself in a cutthroat industry. Now he is caught right in the middle of a billionaire's revenge plot. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Hope. Maybe she just really wants true independence. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. She has been controlled by Forrester, controlled by Ridge, controlled by Steffy for her entire adult life. Then she goes to Logan and probably felt controlled by Katie and Bill. So maybe she just snapped. Maybe she realized that if her name is on the label, she needs to own the building. But the timing is just so bad, she couldn't wait a year. She couldn't fulfill whatever contract she signed. She just drops this massive bomb when Logan is at its absolute peak. It's so messy. The fans on social media are completely divided right now. Half of them are cheering for independent Hope, saying she is finally a boss. And the other half are calling her a snake for doing this to Katie. I kind of lean towards snake right now, honestly. You don't do that to family. And let's talk about the Forresters. Oh, the Forresters. You just know Steffi Forrester Finnegan is sitting in her giant office at Forrester Creations just laughing her head off right now. She is probably popping open a bottle of the most expensive champagne she can find. The Forresters have been dealing with so much humiliation lately. Hope's surprise fashion show completely eclipsed Eric's haute couture event. Eric had a massive public meltdown on a live stream where he accused Logan of stealing their thunder. It was a complete PR nightmare for them. Steffi was doing extreme damage control. Ridge was punching Bill in the face. It was chaos, but now the joke is on Logan. Hope is facing this intense dual pressure right now. It is a dual pressure cooker. On one side, she has the absolute hostility and wrath of the Spencer family actively trying to bankrupt her. On the other side, she has the mocking, smug faces of the Forrester family laughing at her struggle. Steffi and Ridge are going to use this to their advantage. They are going to point at the wreckage of Logan and say, "Look at what happens when you trust a Logan." They are going to mock her new independent label. They are going to try and poach her buyers while Bill is busy trying to crush her funding. It is literally the worst possible position Hope could be in. This is no longer just a simple fashion war. This isn't about hemlines or fabrics or who has the best runway music anymore. This has turned into the most fierce, ruthless survival battle in the history of Los Angeles. It really has. It's a total bloodbath. Trust is completely gone. Who can trust who anymore? Katie can't trust Hope. Brooke can't trust Katie. Bill can't trust anyone. And Hope. Hope only has Deke. And how long until that partnership cracks under the weight of Bill Spencer's relentless financial attacks? Deke is a designer, not a corporate warrior. When the lawsuits start flying and the money dries up, is Deke going to stick around? I just keep picturing the scene where Hope tells Katie standing there in her office, probably looking at the new incredible sales numbers, smiling. And Hope just walks in, looks her in the eye, and says, "I'm leaving." The absolute devastation on Katie's face, the tears, the anger, the realization that she blew up her entire family for a girl who just used her as a stepping stone. It's great soap opera TV, but it is so incredibly hard to watch. And Liam. Where is Liam in all this mess? He was just comforting Hope after she had a severe panic attack and collapsed unconscious on the floor of the Logan Gallery because Brooke disowned her. Liam was frantically trying to revive her. He was supporting her move to Logan. Is he going to support this? Is he going to stand by while his own father, Bill Spencer, tries to financially destroy his wife's new company? That is a whole other layer of crazy drama. Liam is going to be caught right in the middle of his dad and his wife, Again, it's a classic Liam situation, but the stakes are so much higher this time around. This isn't just a love triangle about who he wants to kiss. This is a corporate war for absolute survival. Will Liam try to talk Bill down, or will Liam tell Hope she went too far this time? So what happens next? Can Sharp Logan Independent actually survive this? The writers have really painted Hope into a corner here. She has absolutely no safety net left. She burned the Forrester Bridge to the ground. She burned the Logan Bridge to ashes. She burned the Spencer Bridge. She is on an island with Deke Sharp, surrounded by sharks. If she fails, she has absolutely nothing to fall back on. Brooke already evicted her and Liam from the cabin on the Logan estate. Brooke looked at her daughter and told her she couldn't look at her the same way anymore. Hope is homeless, essentially living at the Spencer mansion, while actively fighting a war against the head of the Spencer family. The irony is just too much to handle. I honestly think she might crack. We've seen her having severe panic attacks. We've seen her fainting. The psychological toll of this deception and betrayal is huge. She is not a cold-blooded corporate raider like Bill or Ridge. She is a girl who makes clothes and talks about saving the world. How is she going to handle it when Bill freezes her bank accounts? But maybe this is the new Hope. Maybe this is Hope 2.0, a ruthless, independent woman who doesn't care who she has to step on to get to the very top. It's a massive character shift. It's jarring. The flow of this whole storyline is just wild. 1 minute, she is crying about her mom. The next minute, she is stabbing her aunt in the back to start a new LLC. And think about the name, Sharp Logan Independent. She is literally putting the Sharp name first. That has to sting for the Logans and the Forresters. Deacon Sharp's kid and Brooke Logan's kid teaming up to take down the legacy fashion houses. It is poetic, I will give them that, but it is also a massive target on their backs. I am going to be glued to my screen to see how Bill executes his revenge. Will he buy out their suppliers? Will he sue them for breach of contract? Katie probably had an ironclad contract for Hope. How did she even get out of it? Did she find a loophole? Or is she just daring Bill to take her to court? There are so many questions, but one thing is for sure. The fashion industry in LA will never, ever be the same. The lines are drawn. It's Sharp Logan Independent against the world. And I am here for every single messy, dramatic minute of it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Hope a genius for finally breaking free and starting her own thing? Or is she a total traitor for doing this to Katie after everything Katie sacrificed? And do you think Deke is going to regret teaming up with her when Dollar Bill comes knocking? Honestly, I feel like we are just scratching the surface of this. We haven't even talked about how Ridge is going to react. Ridge was already complaining bitterly about Hope's actions, viewing them as morally wrong. Now he gets to sit back and watch the Spencers tear each other apart. Ridge is going to love this. He is going to use this to prove that Forrester Creations is the only stable, trustworthy fashion house left in town. And what about Zende? Zende was devastated that his promotion was ruined by Hope leaving Forrester. Is he going to try and crush her new company too? Everyone has a reason to hate Hope right now. She is public enemy number 1. I just can't get over the betrayal. Katie lost Brooke for this. She lost her sister. Brooke smashed a monitor and declared Katie her enemy. Katie took all that heat, all that hatred, all that stress, just to give Hope a safe place to land. And Hope just uses it as a launch pad and leaves Katie holding the bag. It is so cold. It is so calculated. It is so not Hope, or at least not the Hope we used to know. This survival battle is going to test everyone. It is going to test Hope's resilience. It is going to test Deck's loyalty. It is going to test Liam's marriage. And it is going to test just how far Bill Spencer is willing to go to destroy someone who crossed him. I am exhausted just thinking about it, but I can't look away. This is the best drama we've had in years. The stakes are so high, the emotions are so raw, the betrayals are so deep. Sharplogan Independent might be the biggest mistake Hope ever made, or it might be the start of a legend. We will just have to wait and see, but right now, it looks like a suicide mission. Okay, I need to go lie down and process all this. Keep watching, keep commenting, and I will see you guys in the next update when Bill inevitably drops a nuclear bomb on Hope's new office. Bye for now.